Well, the first 40 hours were okay, really. I mean, I didn't have any pain relief. I was using my hypnobirthing techniques, and it was fine. And then I was pushing, and then it seemed that I was pushing against a closed door, really. So I was tired, and the midwife said, OK, I think we need to get to hospital, and you need to be hooked up to a drip to help you dilate properly, and then have an epidural, which by that stage, obviously, I was quite excited about that prospect. So I had kind of flashing lights to hospital, and then I had 10 hours in hospital where I had a epidural and waited to be fully dilated, and then I started pushing, but it still wasn't working, and I really wanted to push her out naturally, but the obstetrician said, no, we've got to do a forceps delivery. And I did have quite a brutal forceps delivery because I think she was quite far back, so, you know, it took quite a while to sort that out. But obviously I was willing to go ahead with what they wanted. I mean, by then I wasn't thinking, oh no, what's happened to my home birth? I was just thinking, let's make sure the baby's safe.
Okay. Well, your temperature was going up, her heart rate was going down.
But although I wasn't aware of that at the time, I didn't realise anything was going wrong. So they cut me as well, and they pulled her out. And you know, when the head's delivered, we suspect that she might have taken in my blood at that point before she was pulled out. For good. So when she was placed on my chest, which was one of the things in my birthing plan that I wanted, and I think they wanted to give me just one thing because everything had gone so wrong. I was very unlucky.
You needed a good memory.
Yeah. And her first breath that she took was not air and oxygen, it was this blood that went straight down. So she just started struggling straight away, and they whisked her over to the recovery, the resuscitation unit, and they worked on her for about 45 minutes in front of me, and her heartbeat was going from sort of 40 beats per minute to 220, and they couldn't stabilise it, and they were shouting things like cardiac arrest, and they were beeping in paediatricians from home who were running in with their coats and their handbags. And I mean, I'm not inclined to talk about this in dramatic terms. I would play it down more than anything, but actually it was quite dramatic.
Do you know, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go, but I don't like these.
Oh.
Only purely because, and I know that some people absolutely adore them, but it's just, it's like a torture chamber to me, this.